So hey everyone, I hope that those of you that are on summer break, your summers have been fantastic so far, and those of you that are not on summer break, I hope your day, your week is still doing good. So since it's summer, I'm trying to catch up on all of the videos that I didn't make during the school year because I didn't have time to make a lot. And one of those videos that I've been meaning to make for months now is the Disney tag. I wasn't actually tagged in the Disney tag, but I thought it was a really cool idea nonetheless, so I'm going to do it. And to ask me the questions to the Disney tag, I'm going to get help from my dogs Izzy and Coco.
What's a scene in any Disney movie you wish you could experience?
This is a really, really hard question, and I narrowed it down to two choices, but I couldn't just pick one, so I'm going to say them both. Two Disney scenes that I wish I could experience are when Beast shows Belle her library, because I would love to have a library like that, so would every other nerd. And the second one is in Enchanted when everyone bursts out the song in the middle of the city. I thought that was awesome, and since I love musicals and I want my life to be a musical, it would be cool if that actually happened.
What is an unforgettable experience or moment you've had in the parks?
I've only been to Disney World twice, once when I was 7 and the other time during my 18th birthday, and definitely an unforgettable experience from the parks was watching the fireworks show at Epcot. I'm sure it has a name, but I don't know what it is, but I just remember standing there and being mesmerized by the wonderful things that Disney can do with lights. And I think I actually cried at one point because it was so beautiful and so amazing, and so that definitely sticks in my mind.
What non-Disney songs reminds you or brings back memories of Disney and or the parks?
Probably, this is kind of weird, but Hedwig's theme, I think mostly because the last time I went to Disney World, I also went to Harry Potter World for the first time, and so the two sometimes just kind of mix in my mind together as pure awesome, and so sometimes when I hear Hedwig's theme I think about that trip. And also sometimes the songs from The Wizard of Oz, and that's because of the movie ride that they have at Hollywood Studios. I didn't go to Hollywood Studios this past trip, but whenever I was 7 I did, and I didn't know a lot of the movies in there yet because I was so young, but The Wizard of Oz has been my favorite movie pretty much my entire life, and that was towards the end of the ride, I think, so sometimes I think about that whenever I hear the music from the movie.
When was the first time you went to a Disney park?
I've kind of already answered this, but I was 7 the first time I went to Disney World.
If you could choose any of the characters to be your best friend, who would you choose?
Probably Stitch, because he's not only adorable, but also I feel like he would be a good friend or a sidekick.
Who are your favorite Disney princesses?
Well, I love all of the Disney princesses, but my all-time favorite is Ariel, and I also really, really like Belle and Merida and Tiana and Rapunzel, and Jasmine's pretty cool too.
Name a scene or a moment in any Disney movie that never fails to make you cry.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm a wimp when it comes to crying. I cry really, really easily in movies, and especially Disney movies because it's Disney, but some of the scenes that definitely always make me cry are when Mufasa dies. I'm pretty sure everybody cries when Mufasa dies. The end of Toy Story 3, and in The Fox and the Hound, whenever, I can't think of the character's name, I haven't seen it in a long time, but when Todd's caretaker leaves him in the forest, that makes me cry a lot.
What is the first Disney movie you remember seeing?
The first Disney movie I remember seeing is Mulan, and I think I was 4 when Mulan came out. I was either 4 or 5. And I remember I actually went to see this movie in theaters 4 times because my mom's awesome. And each time it was with different people. I think I went twice with just my mom, and then we brought my dad one time, and then I went with like my uncle and cousins one time. But yeah, that movie was awesome. It's still one of my favorites.
What is your favorite Disney movie?
Picking a Disney movie is hard. Definitely when I was little, I watched The Little Mermaid the most, according to my mom, because I loved Ariel so much, and I still really, really love that movie, so I guess I could consider that my favorite classic. My favorite Pixar film is Toy Story 2. I also really like Finding Nemo, but I think Toy Story 2 still beats it out because I love Toy Story a lot, and number 2 is when Jessie comes along, and she's my favorite character, and I remember when I was little and that movie came out, I was completely obsessed with Jessie. So that's my favorite Pixar, and my favorite live action is Mary Poppins. Even though it does have, you know, some cartoon animation in it, I'm considering it live action for the purpose of this video. So yeah, that's my Disney tag. I'm not going to tag anyone because I don't really know a whole lot of people on YouTube yet still, but if you want to do it, I will leave the questions down below so that way you can do the same thing, and I will see you next time.
You're so cute. Stop being so cute.